Hello, lovelies. This is Kim, your host for the Self Love Witch podcast. This is just a quick message for anyone interested in financially supporting the podcast, because we all know a lot of work and energy goes into this. And I do want to come forth with greater content in terms of getting, a better microphone and possibly even renting out a podcast space. So if you are interested in financially supporting, you can actually pledge a certain amount each month on anchor.com. You can also ask for my PayPal, whichever way you'd like to support, whether it's a share, a comment, anything of that sort. I am so grateful, but I do want to let you all know that option is available for anyone interested, because I did get a few questions regarding that. And I look forward to this journey with you guys. We are on season 2. So grateful for you guys. So yes, I hope you enjoy this episode. Peace. Hello, lovelies. This is Kim. Thank you so much for tuning into the Self Love Witch podcast. I am so pleased and so excited to be coming with this episode today. So today we're going to be talking about manifestation, of course. Like, it's huge now. Everyone knows about manifestation. But I think that very few people are touching on the power of your tongue and kind of understanding that portion first. Everyone knows about manifestation. Everyone knows how powerful it is to speak over your life and affirm and then, visualize what you're wanting. But very rarely do we break down the science of the power of the tongue and the power of words. So this is my rendition on breaking down the power of the tongue. So boom, we're going to start like this because I have a whole list here. Number 1, confidence is key. Okay, confidence is key. Confidence is the end all be all. Confidence is key. You have to believe in what you're speaking. You have to mean what you say and say what you mean. And I know confidence is a word that everyone knows, but to dig deeper into the concept of self-confidence and self-esteem, I think it's really good to kind of break down how you can build that confidence, because it's easy to say have confidence, but to be confident in what you're speaking, you have to, for one, as yourself, you have to honor your feelings and you have to honor what you say. And you can start just with yourself. If you say you're going to do something for yourself, make sure you do it. If you say you're going to pursue something, if you say you're going to put your energy into something, if you say you're going to do this for yourself, or that for yourself, make sure that you are, in fact, prioritizing and honoring what you say to yourself, because that not only develops confidence, it develops a trust with yourself. And it always helps to have that trust within yourself, so that self-doubt doesn't creep in, so that, you've proven to yourself that what you say, you mean, and what you say you will do, you can do, and you will do. So that's key, number 1. Following after that, also, when you are speaking, when you establish that confidence with yourself, we have to be more intentional with our word choice and how we speak over everything. Going from the mood that we're in, going to the emotion that we're feeling, and going to the word choice. It's all very, very important. So when I talk about the mood you're in, when you're speaking, let's say I am wanting to manifest and bring forth this 6-figure job, a specific job. I have the job title here. I have the posting from the specific company. I have it all here on my vision board. I have it all here. And I'm doing my affirmations. But when I'm doing my affirmations, I am not in a state of bliss, or I'm not in a state of positivity. Now, don't get me wrong. I know we're always going to be in time frames where we're not going to be feeling our best, where it's going to be feeling like we are having to force ourselves. And some days that will be the case, and that's perfectly fine. But you always want to make sure that at the end of the day, majority of the time, you're able to dig within yourself and find that feeling and that emotion that you associate with finding your dream career and finding and becoming that dream woman with that dream career that you're manifesting, that you're wanting. And then not only that, when you speak over yourself, you want to make sure that your affirmations are very particular in terms of what you want. And not only that, you want to make sure that you have eliminated all types of limiting words from your affirmations and all type of limiting vocabulary from your regular conversations and your regular speaking on a full scale. So, for example, I try to eliminate when I'm speaking. If someone asks me a question about something that, when it comes to my future, when it comes to like things I'm wanting, I try to eliminate the phrase "I don't know," because it kind of, for me, it feels like when I say "I don't know," it's more so a limiting factor as far as I don't know. That's the end all be all. I just don't know, and that's it. But instead of saying "I don't know," I just say, it will be revealed to me in due time. Because I feel like with the power of the tongue, when I speak, whatever I speak comes into fruition. We all know that. The power of the tongue is so powerful. Have you ever just thought about how you could be speaking to someone or speaking to plants or whatever? I know some of you have seen this, where you speak love to one plant and you speak horrible things to another. That plant that has been spoken to with love thrives way more. And the same with people. When you actually put forth love and communication to a person, you see how it uplifts a person. Versus when you don't, you see how it doesn't. So, yeah. And then on top of that, I also feel like when it comes to speaking on what serves your purpose and what will benefit you as far as how you speak over yourself, it's very important to know that that basically when you're speaking, it's not just a minute, meaningless thing. It's so important. It's not a small thing. It's huge. Like our mouth can just both destroy and bless. It can both uplift and completely obliterate something. You know what I mean? So just knowing that, just because we don't see our words physically arranging things in our lives, we feel like if we don't see it in the present moment, we feel like it's not doing anything. But everything is a ripple effect. And I feel like our source of energy, more than anything, is what we say. Because we could just exist, and our energy can speak for us. But our words more so have a sealing deal. So, moving on down my list, I also feel that along with the confidence, of course, we have to believe that everything occurring in our life is for our own good and not for our demise. We definitely have to believe that and start integrating that into our daily lives when things we just feel like they aren't going our way that we want. We have to believe that they are going in a way that is beneficial to us and beneficial to what we deserve and beneficial to our desires. So knowing that, I feel not only establishes a better relationship with ourselves, but it establishes a better relationship with the universe and establishes a better relationship with God. Because if we just believe that, one, I try to look at things in life now. We all know things happen that can be very inconvenient a lot of times, but I try to not look at it as an inconvenience. I try to look at it as like, okay, this is a source of redirection. It's a source of redirection, because what's for me and what God wants for me, it cannot be swayed by any human being. It cannot be hexed. It cannot be vexed. None of that. What's for me is for me. Boom. So if I know that and I believe that, anything that happens in my life, it's like, it doesn't really matter what happens, because at the end of the day, I know that things are working in my favor to get me what I want or beyond what I can imagine or fathom. So working on that helps me not get swayed when, I'm doing my affirmations, I'm speaking over my life, but sometimes things happen. Things happen. It's life. Things happen. And I just have to, the only thing I can do in terms of keeping my mindset focused and keeping myself aligned is making sure that I believe that everything is working in my favor and for my good. So along with that, I go to my next step in talking about we have to also change, along with that I just spoke about, changing the way we look at the concept of failure and changing the way we look at the thought process of, a loss or losing or fear or even change. Changing the way I've been looking at those things has been extremely helpful. There's this quote that a lot of people say in their songs now. They're like, I don't take L's, I take lessons. And that is a game changer. Anything that anybody or any type of thing, people, place, or whatever, anything that ever thought that they were taking from me, that could never happen. You can never take something from me. You can never take something from me, period. And I fully believe that you cannot take anything from me. No one can take anything from you. I cannot lose. I do not lose. What is the concept of winning and failing anyway? Who established the dynamics of the whole world, the whole word and the whole concept of the idea? I don't take losses. I simply get something and I simply release something. If something is taken from me as far as an opportunity, which honestly I feel like nothing can be taken from me, but what I'm saying is if I get an opportunity, let's say, and the opportunity is, reneged or whatever, okay, that wasn't mine to begin with, so I did not lose it. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't mine. I did not lose it. And the thing is, if it can be taken from me, it was never mine. It was never mine. And I feel like that's a good way to look at things that we want so bad. Because I feel like sometimes when manifesting, we can get so hell-bent on wanting a particular thing and wanting things to look a particular way. And we hold on so tight to it. And the real goal, the real key is to accept that you have to be free-flowing when it comes to manifesting, when it comes to the power of the tongue. You have to trust. It's kind of like a relationship. It's like you could say you trust your partner, but if you're ever going through their phone and you're checking and you're doing all this X, Y, and Z, it's clear you don't trust. Therefore, you'll always be looking for something. And that's kind of how you have to look at manifesting. It's like you speak over your life. You say this and this is what you want. You say this and this is what you're going to have. Or what, better yet, you should say you have it already so that, it attracts you quicker. You have to trust that the universe is going to do what it's going to do. You have to trust that God's going to do what God is going to do. And so you need to release that control, right? Because you don't control anything but yourself. So all you can do is make sure you are aligning with the things of which you are desiring. That is what you control. You do not control the flows and the ebbs of the universe. You know what I'm saying? You control your universe. You don't control the entire universe. So it's good to accept that and know that. And it's not a limiting factor. It's an empowering factor to know that you do not control anything outside of you. Therefore, it helps you remain focused. It helps you stay sane because you do not control anything outside of you in your auric field. So just work on that, and I feel like all will be good. I really do. Next, piggybacking off of that, we already talked about changing the vocabulary, eliminating certain words when speaking over yourself, speaking over things. And when I say anything, it could be as simple as you literally just, let's say you wake up on a self-care day and you're like, goodness, I really hate, cleaning. Even that, I check myself. I'm like, you know what? I don't hate cleaning. I gotta get real specific these days. You know what I mean? I don't hate cleaning. Cleaning is great for my environment. Cleaning is great for my psyche. Cleaning is great for, keeping a clear mind. Cleaning is great for, removing energy and blessing energy within your space. I don't hate cleaning. Maybe what's going on is, I would like to get more rest. I have to be real specific because I don't hate cleaning. And I also make sure I don't say I hate things that are good for me. Because why? I don't hate cleaning. I'm really focused on this cleaning. But this is just my example. I don't hate anything that's good for me. And the things that I may have a slight irritation with doing, whether it's like sticking to a routine or sticking to something, and if I have an excuse, like working out, exercising, I'm learning to not complain. Don't complain. That's also key. Don't complain. Do what's best for me. And by doing what's best for me, I can't go wrong. And falling in love with doing what's best for me is key. I feel like I'll be set. I feel like that makes attracting and speaking over my life easier because I know that I do what I need to do and I take control of what I can control to make sure that I get what I deserve. And not only that, to make sure that I'm showing myself the type of love and the type of energy and effort that not only I desire from another person, but also from anything within life that I want to partake in. I want there to be an established, reciprocal, energetic connection or establishment where I am honored and I'm valued. So I try to make sure that I am teaching myself to value what I say because it reflects not only with people, but with what I want and how I treat myself. It all works together. And that's why I'm so particular on self-love and loving yourself because it all ties in together. It really does. It all ties in. Love yourself. And once you love yourself, I promise, it's like the hugest, most secure foundation for everything. Everything flows from a cup of self-love. It really does. Now, whether yours is full or in need of water, your life does reflect that. And that's why I like to focus on these things. And that's why I created a whole podcast on it because I'm so passionate about it because I've seen how it works and I've seen how it keeps you out of unnecessary trauma and unnecessary things that you don't need to be partaking in and unnecessary anything. You know what I mean? Because I believe we're all here to have a great time in life and to live in bliss. And it all stems from how we see ourselves and how we feel we should be treated and what we feel we deserve. But it all starts within. It all starts with self. Because once you know how to treat yourself and how you know you deserve to be treated, and when you know what you deserve, that extends out to people, that extends out to things, that extends out to careers, that extends out to love, that extends out to everything. And then it changes your whole reality. It's like a whole ripple effect, a whole domino effect. But I'm trying to make sure I touch on everything on this list. Yeah, I did. Yes, so that is my take on manifestation and the power of my tongue and the power of your tongue and the power of our tongue. So I want you listening to this podcast, I want you to go ahead and please let me know. DM me on the Self-Love Witch Podcast on Instagram, or you can reply to the question that is on the Spotify app. It's going to be a question talking about what is the greatest lesson you've learned about the power of your tongue. Whether it was a situation where you kind of learned, wow, I just spoke about this and it just happened in 10 minutes. Or kind of like the mental state, the mindset of how your journey has been with learning about the power of your tongue and how that's helped you out, just so other people can kind of get a inkling on how powerful it is, because we all have different experiences. And you all can actually email me those experiences at the selflovewitchpodcast@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you guys listening. Please don't hesitate if you want to send in topic options, anything like that. Also, business inquiries, you can hit me up there as well. I would love to have a part 2 to this episode where I'm actually reading off some of you guys' input on this, because I feel like it definitely can be talked about more, and it definitely can become a series, because hello, we all know affirmations and the power of the tongue, especially as magical women, especially as conjure workers, witches, whatever you call yourself. We all know the power of that tongue and the power of that mindset. So I would love to get more deep into it. So please don't hesitate to email me or DM me on the Instagram page. And I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I've been getting a lot of traffic and a lot of activity on my Instagram page, and I'm so grateful that you guys register with my message, because I literally just be living my life and I be taking notes, and I be like, you know what, I want to put out a message. And I was looking for something like this for such a long time that I was like, you know what, let me be what I'm seeking. And it's been a beautiful journey. I just thank you so much for tuning in. I thank you for enjoying me, and I thank you for just tuning in, really, and sharing your experiences with me. I've connected with some beautiful people. And yeah, I am going to be more consistent. So this is Sunday, and I want to go ahead and say I want you all to have a beautiful day. Speak over your life with love, intention, gratitude, and may we all get exactly what we desire, and be blessed. And thank you so much for tuning in, and I will be back with another episode this Wednesday. And yeah, much love to you guys.